Hey, what's going on, guys? X here, and today we're taking a look at Takara's Transformers Masterpiece MP-35 Grapple. Give you guys a little 360 of him in his vehicle mode. You can see the chrome up here at the front. You do get the additional accessory of a different chest piece, so if you want to go with the more cartoon accurate, you can see a nice pearly white there. Autobot logo is pretty much the same. It looks like this one's a little bit thicker. This one's a little bit more slimmer, but other than that, they look pretty similar. Give you 360 again, painted rims, love it. Also like this nice pearl paint that they also did on Inferno as well. You can see the translucent windows, like that dark tint, and also this little black paint going around here. I think that looks good. These are functional again on him as well, so you can pull those out and pull these down for more stability. I think that's cool. It's with Inferno. I'm sure it'll be the same with Artfire as well. A little bit different transformation than Inferno. There's just a couple of things that are different. But still, I think it's a pretty cool one. I went through it one time, and I think I got the hang of it. So, hopefully I can show that to you. I'm going to go from vehicle to robot and then back to vehicle. As far as, this working, you see that this, just kind of goes back and forth there. You can also extend it here. And you got the little hook thing here going back and forth, however you need to. Now, it does come with a couple other additional accessories whenever he's in this mode. So you can just slide that off. Pretty simple there. And let's see, slide this one on. And now you got like a little scoop if you want to do that, or a little, what do they call it, cherry picker. So you can do that. Or you can do the claw, which I think looks pretty cool looking, because each one of these things, move independently on its own. So you got the pick up rumble or something like that. But we'll stick with the kind of traditional look of just the hook here. A couple other things that he does have. Obviously, he has a helmet and a face already equipped, and then he has the cartoon accurate helmet here, that if you want to go with this route, you can go that route. I prefer the one that he's got on there. You'll see that face whenever we put him into robot mode, but I'll look at the other three faces that he has. It's just got this blank stare again, with the pearl white here with on the face with the bright blue eyes. I think they look very nice. Then you have very happy face, kind of smirking. I think that one's cool looking. Then you have a angry face. So you do get some different faces than what you got with Inferno. So I do like that they just didn't, recopy and just give you the same things over and over again. You also get these solar tower plans. I guess I could focus that in for you so you can see a little bit better. That you could just, put in his hands if you wanted to, whenever he's in robot mode. I'm just going to keep this in the package. I'm afraid this will get bent up. But it's just a piece of paper. So, and then you have you get a gunmetal looking hand cannon, and then you have the chrome one. I'll probably go with chrome, but it came with the gunmetal one in package. Then you have this wrench, which this will just plug into his hand for his right hand, just like a gun would. So you can see right there. You also get the solar tower, which these move independently on its own. So a little cool accessory. I'm probably just going to set it next to him, but you can see that there is a slot right here where it can plug into his hand as well. And this little thing, it can come out. So just there's one little peg in there, so you want to make sure you don't lose that. And then you also have, his gun, which there's really not a whole lot to it. But I guess I should have looked to see if there was a place that it would fit in there. Well, you can still do the weird, I've got a gun on my roof look if you wanted to. There we go. So there's always that display option if you wanted it, but most of you guys will probably have these in robot mode anyway, so. Alright, push that back. That way we can fix that. Okay, so to go from, this mode, vehicle, to his robot mode, first thing that we're going to do is just kind of come down with these, come down with that, flip that out, flip that out. We'll go ahead and push those in, little things there. And go ahead and open that. We're going to flip this open. Again, because it's not a ladder, it's going to be a little bit different. So once you flip these two things open, that'll allow you to... Okay, get that back there. So, yeah, flip these two things open. That'll allow you to separate that and just kind of leave that set up there, just like so. Then with this, open that up. Going to go ahead and move this top section up, like so. And let's see, we've already got that in, and let's see, we want to push down, let's see, like that, and then come in for that. And then with this piece back here, we're going to go ahead and rotate that 180. So this is what this will look like for the meantime, and then the rest of it will change here in a little bit. As far as the hands and arms, go ahead and flip that piece, untab that, come up with the head, and then you'll see that, again, a little bit different. Flip that up, and then you can rotate the head and just kind of leave this kind of setting up if you can, just like that. Go ahead and rotate 180 the inner doors, and you can come out with the arm. We'll do the arms here in a second. Go ahead again, flip 180 with the doors and come out with the arm. Then with this section right here, what we're going to do is open this up, and then you can bend this 90 degrees. And let me see, separate the legs. They'll be connected with this right here. And come out with that, so you can bend the legs down. And you can go ahead and close this up and fold those down, just like so. Right here, where the little rod is, come back all the way, just like we did with Inferno. So that part's exactly the same. This one's, pretty much almost the same. Make sure the head is up. And then we're going to collapse this. And that'll just push in like so. There we go. This piece right here, that'll connect on top. So there you go. There's that. We'll move these tires right here into the middle, so they're kind of out of the way. You can come down with these little sections right here. Then with the arms, quarter turn, and again, there's that tab that will fit right up in there. Do the same thing with this one, like a quarter turn, and then that'll fit up in there. Guess you can rotate the head, get it however you want. Then something a little bit different, because we didn't have this with the legs with Inferno. His were a little bit different, but for the most part, that's the same. Come down with, that, just like that. And then this, going to lay this flat, that'll lay flat, and then this will just bend over. And then you can kind of tab that in like so, so it fits flush. So again, so you can see this from this angle. Come down with this. You can see that this needs to lay flat. This right here, you want it to lay flat, and then this just folds over. And then tab that in. There we go. And then the rest, from Inferno, you push that in, push that in, push that in. If you haven't watched the Inferno video, I'm still showing you all these little steps so that you know. And swing that down. Do the same thing with this one. Swing this one down, and then push in. And push that out. Push that out. And then we have him transformed. Let me just get him into a frame for you. But not too bad. There we go. Give you guys a little 360 of him. Everything again, very clean looking with him. The back again. Oh, something I forgot to show on Inferno. Grapple's got it, too. So if you wanted to put his gun on his butt, you could do that. So, this kind of cleaned up pretty nicely. You can't see any of, the hook, back here. So I think that cleaned up pretty nicely. Really nice looking figure. Show him in comparison. Here he is with, Inferno. So you can have those two guys together if you wanted to. I've got Artfire. I haven't opened them out of the package yet, but here he is with Ironhide. So they're just a little bit taller, I guess you could say. Like I mentioned, I've showed some of the accessories off. You can see that you have this helmet and this face. If you wanted to switch them out, you could do that. If you wanted to put in the little, oh, that's supposed to fit in there. I don't know how well that'll fit, but you're supposed to be able to put it in there and hold it basically like it was a gun. If you wanted to switch out where he has the two hands right here, but if you want to pull this down, flip this out, and then flip the, let's say, the hand in, and then you can close that up, and then you have the little hose or hand cannon, whatever you want it to be. If you don't like the gunmetal look, obviously you can take that off and put on the chrome one, which that's what I'll probably do because it kind of matches this little chrome here on the front bumper. I think it looks really nice. So, and you can give him his gun in the other hand. There we go. And he seems to have a nice grip on it, just like Inferno did. So it seems to be, in there pretty well. As far as articulation goes, you have the rotation here with this whole piece, and then you have the head. Again, if you wanted to switch out the helmets and faces, you just slide them forward. Same thing with this face is just pegged in, so just slide that back. And then come back down with that, and you've got the face back where it needs to be. But you have rotation, and on the ball joint there with the head, you have the soft ratchet here in the shoulder. In and out. You have the bicep cut. You have the more than 90-degree bend here at the elbow. If you're talking wrist, you have wrist rotation, waist articulation. Strong ratchets in the thighs and legs. So front and back, and you also have, side to side. Then you have the rotation here and the thigh, and then you have the 90-degree bend here at the knee. And then again, you have the crazy ankle tilt, which is really nice. So put these guys in a lot of really cool poses if you wanted to. All right. Oh, yeah. And like I mentioned before, you could take this out, take the gun out, and you could plug it in there. You could hold this. So, all right, let's get this guy back into his vehicle mode. Only done this once, so So let's hopefully, we ace it. We'll go ahead and put, this hand the way it was done earlier. I'll just leave this on and flip that around and flip that around. All right, we should be good to go. All right, so we'll straighten the arms, and then we'll start with the legs. Down here, we're going to open this up and come up with this. I guess we need to push those in. Come up with this and snap that into place. Do the same thing with this one. And come up with that. So that's in place. Open this, open that. Untab these. Tab that. We get them untabbed. There we go. Do the same thing with this one. There we go. And just kind of leave these, back like so. Going to come forward with this leg or foot. Do the same thing with this one. And then just kind of straighten these knees out and get those closer together. All right, for this section here, we're going to, that's kind of untabbed already, but going to lift up there, and this will allow us to pull this section out. There we go, all the way. You can go ahead and come forward with that. Go ahead and close those, and then just rotate this 180 and just leave it open like so. Then we'll get the arms settled. Go ahead and rotate those up and get those ready to put in place. Do the same thing with this one. Rotate this up and ready to be put in place. We're going to open these from the little butt area. Get those doors out of the way, and then we can go ahead and put the arms together and then do a half turn, putting the door back in place. Do the same thing with this one. Connect that, and then do the half turn. Rotate the head. Fold this piece down that was holding the back. Let's see. There we go. And then we can push the head in. I'm going to close these two little tabs, and the back part of the head, they just kind of set on those tabs, but then we can close this front part up. Got the arms done, and then we need to rotate this forward, and that collapses as you've seen before whenever we did the transformation back. All right, get these legs turn, and then kind of work that one piece there. And this was the most difficult part, or at least in my opinion. whenever I was trying to get this guy, you know, back. So just get this out of the way, make sure that's up. And we have a couple things that are gonna, you know, connect in with each other. One, you see this, those two little things there, and you see there's a little hitch there. So that's gonna come down and fit into those legs like so to line these up, and this one's gonna fit over here on this side. It's just about lining those up. This will be a little bit. There's that. All right, so I got them both on there. I know it's the angle to try to get it in there and show you on camera. It's hard, but it's basically what I showed you earlier. Those little hitches that have to get into, you know, the legs here on both sides. But then we can come back with this section here, which this connects. And then these connect. And rotate this all the way down. So you can cover the arms, and then that connects the back portion right there. And then whenever you push back down on that, that will just kind of, you know, fit in that groove right there. Come down with that. And just make sure these stay out. And with the tires, come forward, and he is transformed again. So, you know, like I mentioned before, you know, push those forward, but the hardest part is getting the arms to stay, you know, back and lined up without these closing up, and getting those little you know, little hitches, and there's like a little place where they're supposed to kind of peg in. You got to get one on one leg and one on the other leg, and then but once you do that, then you can start to put everything, you know, lined up together. But you need to do that first before you get to the back portion here. But again, you know, you have the little thing that goes back and forth again, and you have all that movement. So get that out. So anyways, that's a look at Grapple. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, if you're struggling with any part of the transformation, I was able to help you and you know, show you parts that, you know, for me were a little bit more difficult than others. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.